And we back! Today we're taking rookie Kobe Bryant, putting him in a draft class and re-simming his career, but every single season he starts somewhere else. We did this with MJ, we did this with Bron, so obviously we gotta do Kobe next. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, let's get into it. Alright, so we have our draft class and it seems like a consensus that Kobe Bryant is number one, which makes sense. Kobe Bryant won 5 championships, was an all-star like 19 times. Only got 1 MVP award, so this is a video where he could potentially get more than that. Let's see what teams end up, or what team ends up with Kobe Bryant to start his career, because every single year it changes. So you get 18-year-old Kobe, which is fine, but you probably want to end up having Kobe when he's like 23, 24, you know what I'm saying? Once he's starting to hit his prime. OKC are on the clock, and he is going to the OKC Thunder. Him, Shea, Lou, Dort, you know, and all the cast. Still one of the youngest teams in the league, but Kobe Bean, he's in OKC. They're trying to have it so Kobe is coming off the bench. I shouldn't allow that, right? We talk about Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Lou Dort, I mess with you. But you only get 1 year of Kobe, you better start Kobe. So Kobe gonna start at the 3 for them. And yeah, this is the team. It's not going to be great, but you never know. They may surprise some people. Shea already at a 90. They win against the Jazz. And in Kobe's first official NBA game, he puts up 12 points, 3 assists, shot super efficiently, but didn't get a ton of shots. Next game, they lose. Ooh, they gave up 141 points to that team, but Kobe did lead the way in scoring. We did this challenge with MJ. We did this challenge with LeBron. I think MJ ended up winning 11 championships. I think LeBron ended up with 1. So we'll see how many Kobe can get. And if you're wondering what happens after the first year, how do we get him to his next team? Well, there's a couple different things that we're going to do. We're going to switch it up every once in a while. Sometimes we're going to just strictly release him into free agency and let him decide where he wants to go next. And sometimes we're going to do a trade finder and then a random number generator and accepting whatever trade. So we're going to get a little bit of both in today's video. Will Kobe win Rookie of the Year? He does not. Kobe ended up averaging about 24 assists, 2 rebounds, 54% from the field. Didn't attempt enough threes to even get registered for his 3-point percentage, but you can do the math if you wanted to. He had a little less than 1 per game, attempting about 2.5. Free throws, he didn't get to a line a ton, but the guy that beat him averaged a double-double and 2 assists and 2 blocks. We gonna see who have a better career, Kobe Bryant or Kelvin Lambert. Yep, one of those two. I'm personally gonna put my money on Kobe, but hey, who knows? Kobe does make all rookie first team, as he should. And the OKC Thunder end up in the play-in game. So a little postseason action for Kobe in his first year, which is a good sign. He was the second leading scorer on this team, so you know what I'm saying? He was a big part of the reason why they were here. I mean, we're talking about a team that was just winning the lottery. So yeah, Kobe's impact definitely was showed here. And it looked like they might go out here, and if they steal the playoff spot, oh, that's a W. They ended up beating the Denver Nuggets, and in this game you got Kobe 26. See, Kobe was always an impact player when the lights were on. These are the moments Kobe lived for, when everybody was watching and there was pressure. Win or go home situation, put my money on Kobe Bryant. And just like that, the 10 seed steals it. They steal the play-in and they end up getting the 8 seed in this one. He shot 9 for 11, efficient, with 7 assists, 18 points. Now, I know he's a rookie. I'm gonna need my boy to eventually start attempting more shots. His shot tendency is only at a 75. The Kobe I know, once he got to his prime, shot tendency was 100. Like, that man loved to take all the shots, and I respect that because he was doing that. So now they're going against the Pelicans in the first round, and then this one, oh, they made a trade. Buddy Hield is on the team. Now, I did not see that. Zach LaVine, Zion, and Brandon Ingram is a crazy victory. I gotta admit, that team is probably disgusting, and they might win a championship. I don't think OKC's ready to play against a team like that, and I was absolutely right. This team is probably gonna win a championship because, yes, that looks like a team that's gonna dominate for years to come. Kobe, you have the opportunity to potentially go there. I think for the first season, we release him and let him decide where he wants to go in free agency. Now, when I did this with LeBron, sometimes he just re-signed to whatever team he was on. And in that case, then that's when we do the random number generator. Where's Kobe? Kobe Bryant has 0 offers as an unrestricted free agent at 19 years old. Nobody is throwing him an offer. That's a bit weird. Little do they know that man's about to turn into one of the GOATs. He's got 4 offers, and they're all really bad. But one of the offers is from the Lakers. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go through free agency completely and see where Kobe ended up. He did not re-sign here. Kobe is up to an 87, and he is in New York. Oh, Knicks fans, how much y'all pay him? Y'all gave him a big bag, but unfortunately, he's only going to be there for 1 year. But y'all gave him a big bag. Now, Kobe has the opportunity to go back to teams, but it couldn't be 2 years in a row. So if next year he wanted to come back to OKC, he has the ability to, if he really loved the city of Oklahoma City. But right now, he's going to the Knicks, and he is starting. They got Jalen Brunson. They got Kobe. They got RJ, Julius Randle, and then Stevie Andrews, who was a late first-round pick, right out of the lottery first-round pick. They got Quickly off the bench. They got Obi off the bench. This is interesting. Did this team make the playoffs last year? That's the real question. Because, yeah, they did. Yeah. So they won 48 games before Kobe got there. Let's see how many they can win with Kobe on the roster. So, yeah. Worst team in the league. Y'all saw the lineup that I saw, right? Worst team in the league? Are you serious? And OKC is one of the best. They lost Kobe and became one of the best. Now, year number 2, there's a possibility that he made an all-star appearance. But again, they were the worst team in the league, so maybe they don't get that. Oh. Everybody's upset. Yeah, y'all definitely disappointed. I'm not interested in talking about the future since I just signed a new contract this offseason. Somewhat loyal, but everybody's like demoralized. Everybody's really upset on this team. They did not make the playoffs. Kobe, I'm with you. Let's get you out of this. And you know what? We're going to trade you, my boy. We're going to trade you away to a team that might be better for your situation. They went from like the 3 seed, added Kobe, and then was the worst team in the league, or one of the worst teams in the league. All right, random trade finder, Kobe Bryant. He's got 2 offers. Pelicans and back to the Thunder. We got our random number generator here. I'm putting 1 and then 2. Trade number 1, which means that he is going to the Pelicans to team up with Zach LaVine and Zion Williamson. Yeah, that's about to be kind of... Zach LaVine is gone. Bro, they just had Zach LaVine. Where did Zach LaVine go? He's back with the Bulls? I mean, hey, my boy loves Chicago, but it's like, we not gonna win a championship here, so let me go win a championship and then come back. He on his LeBron type stuff. Now, if he gets a championship for the Bulls, like for real, that's LeBron type stuff. Kobe's up to a 91 already. He's only in year number 3, by the way. So this is about to be overdrive. He did not make an all-star game last year because his numbers were down. You know what I'm saying? He was only averaging about 18 points per. This is a way better situation for him. Him and Zion look elite together. First game with him and Zion on the same team. They lose. He had 29, Zion had 33. I feel like this team's about to dominate, though. I feel like this team's about to dominate. I mean, we're losing to Shea and them, but Shea and them actually kind of nice like that. So we're going to get to the end of the season. This might be a year where he can jump into all-star debate, especially if they're going to be winning games. And maybe he gets a ring. We'll see. There we go. They are the 1 seed. James Harden is the 6th man over there. Maybe that's their coach. I don't even know who's coaching where nowadays. Is Kobe on the All-NBA team? Come on, give him some love. He is not. I mean, he's competing with the greatest, you know what I'm saying? And he's only a year number 3. Remember that. Kobe is only year number 3. But this year, he averaged 26 and 6. 55% from the field, 46% from 3 if you round up. He had to be an all-star. Come on. No all-star appearance? Number 1 seed averaging almost what? That's disrespectful to the late, great Kobe Bean Bryant. But he's only 21. He got to get more respect. And part of him and getting more respect is getting the championship. Come on. They're going against the Lakers in the first round. Look like that's an easy one. I need to see you raising that Larry O'Brien for the first time in your career. Yeah. Oh, no. Game 7. Kobe versus... I don't know who's on this team anymore. I'm guessing Cat and Anthony Edwards are still there because we're not that far in the future. So I'm guessing those are the 2 dudes. Oh, no. It's a 5-point game. I don't love it. It does not look like Kobe is getting that championship this year. It was Anthony Edwards, Kyrie Lewis Jr., Pascal Siakam. Wow, no Karl Anthony Towns, but Clint Capella, and Kobe didn't have an amazing game. He actually fouled out. That's tough for the young man's resume. But hey, again, only 21 at this point. Don't overreact. You know what? The front office is overreact. He has such a bad game. They're releasing him into free agency. All right, let's see what he can get. He's got 0 offers. Now, this is the part we run into. Once we get later into the seasons, it's going to be harder and harder for him to hit free agency and get a nice offer. You know what I'm saying? Because Giannis is a free agent, and 19 teams, like, we got the money to offer you something. Well, okay, some of these teams are bugging. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you offering Giannis $10 million a year? Don't even get... I would be so annoyed if they tried to call me with that type of offer. Okay, Kobe has signed with, he's back with the Pelicans, which means that we throw him in the trade finder. If you throw him into the trade finder, no offers. So now we go to another plan. The good old wheel. Whatever team we land on, we force a trade to get Kobe on that team. Simple. And it looks like he is going to the Lakers. He's going home, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if he don't win a championship in LA, I'm going to be disappointed. He's going to the Lakers. Obviously, when I say home, I mean where he spent his career, because I know there's going to be people like, Kenny, he's not from LA. I understand that. I mean like the place he spent his entire career. The Lakers have Giannis, Ben Simmons, OG Anunoby. Force that trade. Yeah. The Lakers are about to body the league. Right? You saw the same team I did, right? You throw Kobe in that lineup now? Ben Simmons, Kobe, Giannis, and OG Anunoby? I mean, the center position is whack, but like, who cares? You have Giannis. You probably run a small ball to close the lineup anyway, or close the games out anyway with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. This team might win 65 games. They might. They just stopped the Clippers from scoring 70. They had 63 points this game. What? Oh, yes, it's GG. I mean, Kobe's numbers might be down because he's sharing the court with so many. Oh, never mind. It's Kobe. He's going to take the shots. My fault. I forgot. Giannis, Kobe's teammate, won the MVP award. Okay. All right. Frank Vogel wins Coach of the Year, so the Lakers are elite. All-NBA team has to be a given. All-NBA third team. He averaged 31 and 6.5, and they like, that's third team? Luka averaged 30 and, okay. More, his counting stats look a little bit better. They stop playing with him, bro. Him and Giannis should be on all NBA first team together. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But nah, they want to disrespect Kobe. I'm guessing with those type of numbers, he averaged 30 on the best team in the league. He had better have made an all-star appearance. And he did. First time all-star, all NBA third team. It's a given. Can they win a championship though? His first year in LA. They're going against the Clippers, a team that we held to under 70 last season. W. Next round, out of 6. Okay, now we're going somewhat slow because it's the conference finals. It's supposed to be the best matchup. 2-1, 3-1 Kobe and company. Kobe and company are in the finals to go against the Pacers, who have, what the heck is going on with that guy's hair? Jinwoo Soo, Malcolm Brogdon, Chris Middleton, Sabonis, and Jokic? Jokic went to Indiana out of all places. That's a very well-constructed roster for sure. We're better. Lakers fans, stand up. Kobe being Bryant fans, stand up. Because I thought that they were about to win the championship. You gotta win it, Kobe. This might be your only chance to be in LA. Okay, that's a very convincing win. Y'all dominated. Okay, beat them by 60. If that ain't a momentum shifter, yes, 10 threes, man. Come on, Kobe. 3-1 comeback on Kobe's resume would look magnificent. Come on, Kobe. We need. Come on, Kobe. Giannis, y'all got okay. Game 7, and it was Kobe. I need Giannis to play a little bit, but he played great. I want him to be even better. We're talking about league MVP this year. Game 7, 3-1 comeback potential. And not the Staples Center no more. They couldn't do it. Wow, that's insane. Now Kobe in the playoffs. I mean, he averaged 32 in the playoffs. What he averaged in the finals? 35 and 6. I'm so disappointed that they did not win that championship. It was just meant to be. Oh, I mean, I guess it wasn't meant to be, but it just felt like a prophecy, right? Kobe ends up back with the Lakers and he wins a championship. But nope, not happening. It's done. I'm gonna try to do the trade finder. 4 offers. Okay, got my random number generated of 4. Hit my number, and we're going to the 4th team, which is back to the Pelicans. I don't make up the rules, ladies and gentlemen. He's going back to the Pelicans, and maybe they can redeem themselves because they were very close to winning the championship too. I'm guessing Zion is still here. He is. They got Bones Highland, Andre Drummond. All right, Kobe keeps playing with MVPs. When will they stop disrespecting Kobe and give him his own MVP? He didn't even make an NBA team this year, so that's terrible. Let's figure out what his statistics look like. He averaged 27, 7 assists, and about 4 rebounds, 55 from the field, 43 from 3, but they were the 1 seed. I'm sure he'll rather take a championship over an all-NBA appearance. I think I know Kobe that much. He wants the rings more than anything. He was chasing 6. He's going against his former team. If they beat us this year and they couldn't win last year, I'm gonna be so upset. 2-2, 3-2, 3-3. Oh, bro, I've been having the worst luck in these videos. I cannot get these legends to win as many championships as they should. Look at that. Oh, that's a win. That's a win. They're not coming back. They're not coming back. That's a win. Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God, Giannis tried to do everything himself. Kobe, let's go do this. Going against the Hornets. Second time in the championship. Back-to-back years. It's a good sign. But it is the LaMelo Ball show. Literally, the LaMelo Ball show. The rest of the team is very mid. Now, our team ain't great. You have a 99 and a 97. They have a 98. We should be better. Game 1 is a Hornets win. LaMelo put up 50. Game 2 is a Pelicans win. Okay. LaMelo is playing with another dude, Mark Ball. The fourth Ball brother is Mark. That's funny. Okay, Pelicans again. 3-1 Pels. Kobe wins a championship. He is not the finals MVP, but he won the championship. And at the end of the day, that's all that he cares about. He is only 23 years old, y'all. I know I feel like I've been recording for a long time, but he's only 23 years old. And that's the perfect time to start winning, Kobe. Let's get it. Now, I think I'm going to bring out the wheel for the next one. We're going to force a trade to get Kobe to his next team, and we're going to see what the wheel say. Last time it was the Lakers. This time, Kobe is going to the Charlotte Hornets. Would have been dope, but instead he is going to the Raps. Let's see who the Raptors have on their team. The best thing about forcing these trades is that I'm trading him for the worst player on that team. So it's not like they're losing a piece. It's Scotty Barnes, DeJounte Murray, Gary Trent, an old Kawhi back in Toronto. He wanted to go back and see what was up. Trading for this guy. Kobe is up north with it. LaMelo won MVP. Now I'm starting to really question whether or not Kobe will ever get an MVP award in this world. I just think that he don't put up enough of the full stat lines. Like, you look at it, a lot of the people that end up winning MVP, they're averaging like the 26 points, but they're also having 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Kobe don't be getting that many rebounds or even enough assists, if we're being honest. But he averaged 26 here. They are the 2 seed out east. You never know. They might be able to make a little run. They got a nice little squad. They get in the conference finals. If this man Kobe can end up in the championship 3 years in a row on 3 different organizations, that's just greatness. He's here to go against the Mavs, the LaMelo Ball team. Again, him and LaMelo, but they got Jokic now? So, okay, let's think about this. Kobe has played in the finals against Jokic when he was in Indiana, lost that. And then he played against LaMelo when he was with Charlotte, won that, and now he's playing against them together. What? Now, we have a couple 90s as well, and Scotty Barnes and DeJounte, so this should be a good little fight, man. Can we get back-to-back championships with Kobe? Game 1 is a loss. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is a loss. We've been here. Kobe, make this comeback. Add it to the resume. 3-1 comeback against a team that has the MVP and a former MVP. It's not looking like it's not happening. Nope, it's not happening. I need a 30-point per game season with 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Is that possible? Can I get that out of Kobe? I don't know. We got to find out, because I'm bringing back out the wheel. I think the wheel is the best thing. We might do the wheel for here on out just because it is the most even. You know what I'm saying? It's all 30 teams. He can go anywhere. And he's going to the Bulls. I love it. Let's get it. A story people want you to forget, and I understand why. The Bulls and Kobe almost had a deal to bring Kobe to Chicago. Once upon a time, Kobe wanted to get traded away from the Lakers. It was on the table. Kobe Bryant for like Luol. Forget the Bulls. He's a free agent unless this man, if he takes his player option, then we trade him to the Bulls. But if not, we let him in free agency organically. He declined it. I'm sorry, Bulls. I'm sorry to get our hopes up that we about to get Kobe Bryant, but we won't. But I'll tell that story, though. It was on the table. He had requested a trade. The Bulls were oh my God, he might be going back to the Lakers. The Bulls were willing to throw Luol Deng, get some other pieces, and then Kobe was like, you know what, never mind, because I actually want to play with Luol Deng. I don't want you to trade him away. He's going back to the Raps. And since he's going back to the Raps, it means we can throw him back to the Bulls. Beautiful. The Bulls have Lonzo. They got James Wiseman, Bradley Beal, Owen Walton. Not a very good team, it don't look like, but now they got Kobe, so things can change. It don't matter who we put. LeBron, MJ, Kobe, it's always LaMelo Ball. It always goes back to LaMelo Ball, LaMelo Ball, LaMelo Ball. So the team ended up being a 2 seed. Kobe's even struggling to make an All-NBA first team, but I think this is the highest he's been on second team. He averaged 37 and then 5 with about 2 steals. Good efficiency. They just don't be showing my boy any love. one-time champion, three-time All-Star, even had a year where he didn't make it in 2027. That's disrespectful to one of the GOATs, man. Disrespectful. All right, this year he's in Chicago. They were the 2 seed. Let's see if they can make something happen or not. He's in the conference finals again. One thing you can say about Kobe is that he is a guaranteed conference finals appearance. Can he be a guaranteed championship appearance? No, he is not. All right, y'all. So let me fill you in on what you missed. We've been like 3 years since the last time we talked. In those years, he played for really bad teams that didn't even make the playoffs. So why would I even show y'all that? So he's 28 years old now. He's on the last year of his deal. He had the year in Chicago, then he had a year in Philly, then he had a year in Brooklyn, and now he is back with the Lakers. Hopefully this time is a little bit different than the last. They got a guy named Allen Armstrong, who's a 3rd overall pick a few years ago. They got Kobe, they got Brandon Ingram, they got Zion, and then they got Mr. Ware. Could this be the team to win the championship? You know what? I'm making Kobe the #1 scoring option. Can I get my boy Kobe an MVP while he's with the Lakers? That's another thing on my agenda. Think LeBron ended up with 1. I think MJ ended up with a couple. But I need Kobe to at least get 1 to match his real life number, right? Yeah, there's no way we're gonna get Kobe. He cannot compete with these statistics. 34, 10, and 5. I can't do it. He will not be able to do it. He's not gonna win. Now, MJ and Bron, they ended up winning their MVPs late in their life. They were like 35 years old, so maybe there's a chance there. My boy didn't even make an All-NBA team. The Lakers were only the 3 seed, so I mean, I'm talking about getting him the MVP. He barely even making any noise right now. Is he not? He's got to be the highest overall player in the game. He's a 99. They don't normally give out 99s. He is, and he didn't even make an NBA team. Come on, Cole. 1-time champion, 6-time All-Star in his 10 years, 2-time All-NBA. The career ain't looking great, man. We need more. And they get eliminated in the first round. Lakers fans, the wheel tried to give you a second opportunity to make something happen, but it didn't. Now, he's a free agent this year, so let's see what he does in free agency. If he comes back, obviously we'll go back to the wheel. If he does not, then we just follow him where he goes. He's got 8 offers. The Raptors? Is he going back to the Raps? He might be going back there. He spent the year there, and I don't remember what they did, and he did go back. All right, Raptors. He averaged 26, and that was like earlier in his career. He's more mature. He's better. He's literally the best player in the league if you're going back overall. I just want him to get 1 MVP. And there's nothing I can even really do to help it. You know what I'm saying? They got Kobe. They got DeJounte still. Oh, they don't have Scotty Barnes. I'm going to let them continue their free agency period, but I don't know if Scotty Barnes is going to be here for it. Okay, y'all. So I thought this was about to be a wash here. Yeah, they were the 2 seed. But the team was so bad. Like, let me show you this team. I just figured that there's no way that they even made some noise. It's him and DeJounte Murray and a little bit of Gary Trent, but the rest is like kind of buns. And here they are in the championship. So we might be seeing championship #2. Kobe averaged 32. It was enough to get him on the All-NBA team, but that's it. Actually, the thing that's bothering me now that we're here, and let's just vent about it. LaMelo won MVP averaging 24, 9, and 6. Right? 24, 9, and 6. Kobe averaged 32, 6, and 5. The Hawks were the 1 seed. We were the 2 seed. They are disrespecting my boy Kobe. Now, if he get this another championship, y'all better stop playing with my boy's name. There's another championship. And this time, he is the Finals MVP. At the age of 29, he finally gets that #2. Now, this might be the turning point. This might be the turning point where they start respecting my boy. He was All-NBA second team. He just won a 2nd championship. He put up 30-something points per. Get my boy to the right team. Let him go back to the championship. I really think that the voters hate Kobe right now. Ja averaged 38 and 6, which is a great stat line, by the way. That's amazing. 53% from the field, 41% from 3. Kobe averaged 31, 6, and 6. 31, 6, and 6. You can argue it, right? That's arguable. They better be the 1 seed. He better be the 1 seed, because that's the only explanation. Maybe his team is better. Kobe's All-NBA first team for the first time in his career, so it's working out. Oh my God, I thought he was in Memphis still. I was about to blow a gasket that they were in the play-in and he won MVP. But they were the 2 seed, we were the 3 seed, so I guess you can make the... Look at that, we beat them though. So just transfer that trophy over Ja. Okay, Ja did his part though. Can my boy Cole win back-to-back championships on 2 different organizations? No, he cannot, because Evan Mobley exists. But again, All-NBA first team. That's improvement. That's an improvement. He's 30 years old at this point, going on 31. Going on what number team? Just ridiculous amount of teams. I mean, 12 years, 12 different teams. I mean, we're the 1 seed again. At this point, I'm not even looking for MVP no more. If it happens, it happens. This time we're on third team. He ended up in Boston, which reminds me of like before Kobe got drafted, there's the picture of him working out for the Boston Celtics. And it's always eerie to see young Kobe in the Boston Celtics gear, considering he played for the Lakers for 20 years. But here we are. They're the 1 seed. And I think that they can win a championship. I forget who was on the team with him. It's Isaiah Stewart. Jason Tatum is still here at 37. I don't think he's won a championship either, so this could be the year where Jason Tatum spends his entire career in Boston. Oh, no, he did win one in 2030. Never mind. But he could get number 2. Pretty much everybody that we know right now is just like super old, which means that the video is low-key about to get to that point. It's about to get to that point, y'all. Simulate the play-in. Kobe and the Boston Celtics get out of round 1 barely in 6 games. Get out of round 2, conference finals. Championship. They're going against the Dallas Mavericks, who have Trae Young and then a bunch of auto-generated dudes and Mitchell Robinson. We have the better team. We have the best player in the league, and Kobe being Bryant. Let's get this going. Game 1 is a Celtic win. 2 is a Celtic win. Bro, this man won a championship for the Celtics before he won a championship with the Lakers. He had 2 chances with the Lakers, and he couldn't get it done. But he ends up with another championship, this time making it 3. 9-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, and no defensive teams, which is surprising. In real life, Kobe made a few of those, but they don't really got him like that in this game. But he's still a 99 at 31 years old. I don't know when he's going to start to regress, but I would hope, for the sake of the video, it's soonish. They going to get this man an MVP once he's 35, and it's not going to make sense. Statistically, it's not going to make sense. Let's see. Did he regress? He did by 1. He regressed by 1. Okay, let's see what team he goes to next. Kobe ends up back in Toronto. Is that the second or third time? Third time he's been back in Toronto, by the way. He loves it up there. He averaged 36, 5.5, and 5.5, which wasn't enough to win MVP because the team wasn't great. They were the 5 seed, which is unfortunate. If he put up those stats and was the 1 seed, who cares? So at this point, Kobe's 35 years old, and he just ended up on the Dallas Mavericks. This might be one of his last chances to win a championship. The Dallas Mavericks have 480 overall plus players, which if you look around the rest of the league, the league itself is kind of meh. You know what I'm saying? The best player in the league is this guy, Barney McKinney. And then Kobe at 93 is the 3rd best player in the league behind Kate Cunningham, who's about to retire. He's making $70 million a year, by the way, Kate Cunningham. I guess Kobe's contract is probably very similar to this. Oh, 63. Last year of Kate is $75 million. Actually, Kate is not retiring because he got a $75 million guarantee next season. You will be crazy to retire. He's got 4 championships, 12-time All-Star in 16 seasons. I mean, he probably got, 5 more years left of good basketball. Hopefully he get another championship or so, but it just feel like the rest is not gonna happen. It happened. It happened. It happened. It happened. I told y'all at the beginning of the video that if he was going to win an MVP, it would be when he's old. He's 35. Now, these aren't even close to the best statistical years of his career. But remember, Luka, the Ball brothers, everybody that had been dominating and winning MVP awards are gone. They're retired. And you saw that Kobe was still the 3rd best player in the league when it comes to overall wise. And this team won 71 games. Kobe, you did it, buddy. Let's go. First MVP award. You know what? He's not going to regress that. I thought they got eliminated in the first round. He's not going to regress that much. He might be able to repeat there. Now, he won't repeat on the championship because he can't. Or, I mean, he might repeat on the championship, just not with the Dallas Mavericks. But wow, okay, 1 championship. Now, if brother can get 2 of them things, oh, it's a blessing. I need to go back and look at his resume. But I think that makes 5 championships. 5 championships, 1 MVP, 13-time All-Star. In real life, he ended up making 18 All-Star games. So I don't know if he's going to end up doing that. But his 2K re-simulation award case kind of looks similar to real life now. In real life, he was All-NBA first team 11 times and not just the 4 here. But I mean, as far as 5-time champion and 1-time MVP, we need my boy to get 1 more. But now that's relying on the wheel. We got to see where the wheel puts him. There goes that man retiring after a 20-year career. Ended up with the Bulls one last time. He was in Portland, Memphis. None of these teams made any noise, so that's why I didn't show y'all. The final resume ended up 1 MVP award, 5-time champion, 16-time All-Star, All-NBA 8 times, and, well, it was great. I would have loved to get this man more than 1 championship or more than 1 MVP, but y'all saw how he was messing with my boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm guessing he's a Hall of Famer. He is. But we got to look at all the awards because we're talking about Kobe. His career high in a single game ended up being 63. Obviously, in real life, it was a little bit more than that. He ended up hitting 10 threes in a single game. He ended up with 14 rebounds, 16 assists, 6 steals, 5 blocks, and he played 58 minutes once upon a time. He ended up second all-time in scoring, only after the GOAT himself, Anthony Edwards, I guess. Just dominating the league. Like, in NBA history, nobody's come within 4,000 points. What was he averaging all career? He didn't even win no MVP awards. He's just the all-time greatest scorer and never won an MVP award. So that's total points. Field goals made, he's number 3. 3-pointers made, ended up being number 12. Free throws made, both Kobe's are up here. Both Kobe's up there. Rebounds, he shouldn't be there. Assists, he probably is not there either. Steals, he might be in a running. He was averaging some steals. He's 12th. He is second all-time in minutes. And yeah, the guy did some great things in his career. If you enjoyed the video, as always, be sure to leave it a like. Let me know if there's another player out there you want to see us restart their career and switch their teams every single time. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.